Guess what? Shinzo Abe read the statement in Australia nations. Just look like uh, he read the statement about Australia relationship in the world cities in the Australia Assembly of Australians, and in the end, Shinzo Abe he said 135, and then I canceled all the videos. I deleted all the videos in my telephone. But the reason why I don't want the numbers 135. That is the numbers against me. That is the number that don't let me success in the world politics. As a man, we always want the best for ourselves. But until today, I have no economy interest from Vietnam, from the world. And no one fight for me. And suppose that Shinzo Abe is Japan's prime minister. He must be give me justice. But until today, it seems that he don't work for me, and he just work for himself. The reason why the prime ministers of Japan don't work for me, but must work for himself. And it seems that Shinzo Abe now he is in Australia. And just 1 month ago, I met an Australian man in Dallas, and he went there with the our update motorbike and the black motorbike. And I don't want the motorbike that he riding. The motorbike that he riding that is against me in political terms as a politician. It means he want the Vietnamese must kill me in Dallas, my homeland. That is I guess about his political strategy. And he find the how numbers 83. The reason why the world politics allow him must badly me why the Vietnamese scare me badly that morning at the cafe Bonjour at the street funding phone Abdelat Bonjour. That is the friends, but I don't know who is the one to sponsors that coffee shop in that at the street funding phone Bonjour. And the Bonjour on the roof, people let the high skyscrapers of Paris must lie down on the roof. That is the one to against France. But that man, he called me badly that morning. And he slapped the table. And then Australia come and I asked, where do you want to go? He said, you find the number of 83. That must be, I don't even know the politics of the Australians. Want the good for me or the best for me. But before I live in Bangkok with an Australian man, he is the colonel, captain in the US world, captain. And he worked with Abraham Inwell. He is the leaders of our organization that the United States formed in Vietnam. That is he wrote the history, how he worked with the mountaineer in Daklak. And now the like people in this village, they don't know who is the leaders of Pharaoh in the past. But the United States was the one to know about this kind of thing. And the reason why they talk so good about Australia and Japan's relations. But how do I get the benefit of the good relation between Australia and Japan? Everyone or any nations, we care about our own economy, right? It means I must rich. But the reason why Shinzo Abe rich 135. And then when I see that numbers, I deleted all his videos in my telephone, and I don't want at all. I want the numbers 1989, 1969, 1968. That is the numbers, but I don't want the numbers 135. That is the numbers against me. That is mean the number, even though I try the best, I can be success. But the whole Vietnamese, they must understand my point of view. Never they must have the car and they must don't understand me. Because in the Vietnam society, even though in the world, we have the good and the bad. And you must protect the good. In order, the good must be success in life. Never you must stand over the good human rights and to crush him. And he must die. That is the thing I'm telling you. How you must live in the nations or the world with mafia, with terrorists, with the bad people around you. How you must support that people. And the reason why you don't support the angel people, the good, the culture people around you, inside your nation and around the world. I just want to get along with the angel people around the world. And I don't care about the other nations. And the nation that against me must be destroyed. Even though the white, even though the black, even though Asia nations must be destroyed. And right now, I work as a FBI of the world. And I think that the United States was the nation that give me that chance. But the reason why some people still against me. If Australia against me, it means Australia have the no good brains. Suppose that I met an Australian man and he said he worked in Hanoi. In his travel to Saigon to Dallas, he must give me money. But he don't give me money. He did not give me money at all. It seems that he worked for the government. It seems like that. I met those people. They must ask me. But they know me who I am. But pretend they don't know. But there's a wife. And that is the favorites. My traditional favorites. With Barry Peterson. The rat. With all. And I just get the good fabric and I put on the wall. I look so nice. And a lot of Australia, they come there and they don't talk to me. And Barry Peterson was the one to stop me working from his company. Like that. The reason why the United States don't know about that kind of thing. And Fuel Israel, just like Scorpion, was the one to know. Napoleon Rocks, he come inside the home and he know my room. He's a German. Axel Fiers. My room is so beautiful. And when I live there, there is a chemical come inside. And I cannot sleep there and just look like they put something inside. And I don't know why they put that. And I feel so bad. It just look like I am in jail when I was in Bangkok. In Barry Peterson home at Lang Son House. The reason why Australian men must badly to me that way. And now Australia don't apologize me at all. And then I blame the other people. I blame the other nation. They said I am bad. But the white nation, the white people are the one to support me. But Australian also the one supported me. But then they against. But I don't know the reason. But the United States, FBI, CIAs of the United States must be the one to investigate about that kind of thing. And in the end, I want to get Nobel Prize. But the reason why you must against. I don't care about your nation's benefit, but I care about myself. What do I do in order to have a good futures? Right? The reason why I must live here and I must die at the age of 70. And you don't apologize me at all. And some people came back from Australia come here. They don't support me a lot. And the people here come to study in Australia, and they come back here. They talk to me why they are my friends, and I don't know what is the relation between Australia government and that people in Vietnam. Like that. Suppose that Australia, I come back here, they must help me. They must find a way to contact me. But they don't. They just the other nations. How Barry Peterson said he must work with Furo in Dak Lak. But Australia don't responsible for Furo. And right now, the son of Furo went to the United States. Like that. Suppose I won Nobel Prize, Australia must come up right away. But Australia seem they don't want, and they want me to be die in Vietnam like this, and my mom must already die in Vietnam, and now in Vietnam too many mafia, and I don't know who is the one to support that mafia, and that is inside the Montagnards and in Vietnam people, Vietnamese people. Of course, people, they need money. They will do something in order to gain money. But the United States don't understand. And the world, angel world don't understand. I need angel world supporting me. And I need the ticket to go. That is me.